And we are live. Oh, what's up? El Guapo is in the house. What's up, man?
Yeah. Hello, El Guapo.
Let me turn down my phone. Yes, yes, sir. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of
Brazil, Brazil with Renata Lopes.
Okay. And I just want to say, El Guapo, if you want to jump in anytime, just let me know. Actually, I should put up the link for the invite. Anybody want to come in, you are more than welcome. And here, let me put this up for Renata. Today, what are we doing? Renata?
Today we going to show some girls who I interview. Have some questions. The questions some guys they send to me. So the girls going to answer.
Cool. Yeah, I let me turn this music off. I appreciate everybody that sent in their questions. What we did was we just put up Hinata put up a video just asking, what do you guys want to know? What do you guys? She's gonna go on the beach. She's gonna talk to some women. We get questions in here every time we do the show. People ask certain questions, but we just figured it would be good to get, the view of other women and men in Brazil. So we said, send us in your questions. What if you were standing in front of a woman? What would you want to know? If you were talking to some guys, what would you want to know? So Renata went on Copacabana Beach today and Leblon?
No, only Copacabana.
Only Copa? Okay. And she did
Leme.
And she asked a few questions from a few different people. And then she ran back home this afternoon, uploaded the footage to me, and I did a quick edit. It's not finished, but I just wanted to kind of put the questions together to make some kind of sense. But let's, I guess, start off the video. Excuse me. And this first part is just introducing. Well, Guapo won't be able to join tonight, but share live with the community. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so this is just, there was 4 girls, right? Let me play the video and then I'm going to stop it after they kind of introduce themselves, and we can talk more about it.
Yeah.
So here we go.
You like a man.
Okay.
Hello guys, now I'm here with Ingrid.
Hi.
Now I'm here with
Aline
Ellen, and she going to tell you guys a little bit about what the Brazilian women think about American men and what they like, some questions. Hey guys, now I'm here with Roberta.
Hello.
She's speaking English. I'm here now with Milena. She's 24 years old.
Oi.
Okay. Yeah. How was it? How was it fun for you to be out there interviewing them? Anything you want to say about these particular girls that you interviewed?
Yeah, I was there yesterday. you know, in the end of the day. And it's hard, it's difficult. I don't get, I ask and I don't count, I lost, you know, because it's so many girls. I stop going to talk with them, but they don't want to be in the camera, you know, they don't want to interview. Yeah, I have many different excuses, you
Yeah,
know.
it's a lot of shots,
Someday,
right?
yeah, someday just start to, you know, the
And
first
Nata called
dance.
me last night. You called me last night and you said, "Oh, you don't understand how hard it is. The people don't. They're shy. They don't want to get on camera."
Yeah, I knew it. You know, I knew it's not easy. I knew it's hard, but I don't know it that hard, you
Yeah,
know. And I see what I see the difference is in the morning, you know, I think people have more time. You know, they are walking, doing nothing, but in the end of the night, it's a lot of music, a lot of peoples. And then I think, okay, they just drink, sit, enjoy, and that's maybe that's why, you know, they don't want
yeah,
to stop to talk. Yeah.
yeah. So
But
she went back out today, and
Ingrid, o que te atrai num homem em primeiro lugar?
so let's play the first question, which is, what attracts you to a man? All right, let's put this back up.
O que te atrai num homem em primeiro lugar? What is in the first thing, you know, you like in a man? The attraction. Which first attraction?
Sorriso, com certeza.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she say the first thing attract her in a man is the smile the guy have.
Quando
Qual é a
é
atenção?
educado, atencioso, gentil.
Yeah, she say the guy supposed to be kind, gentle, you know. That's like three things. Yeah. There's talk about three
When they're sympathetic, like when
sympathy.
sympathetic. When they are nice, respectful, mostly. When they know how to be themselves. as well.
That's not
Yeah.
the first question. Milena, o que
What's that?
I want to explain because the first question it is what's the first thing attracting for the girls and one
Mhm.
man. The first one is correct. She said they smile. That's it. The other ones, the other two ones you show, that's the other part. When I
Yeah,
ask him, give me three things, what you think it's more, you know,
right.
what is interesting you in one man.
So it was a rush just to kind of get this up. So everybody, just patience. When I put the video up on YouTube, that's when it'll be finished, and make sure everything's right. It was just a mad dash. We were doing this up until, well, I was here editing up until like 15-20 minutes ago, thinking, oh man, maybe we got to push this back to tomorrow, but we're gonna get through it. But thank you for explaining that, Anata.
O que te atrai em um homem? Primeira coisa assim, você tá na praia ou tá passeando pela rua, tá numa balada. Primeira coisa que te atrai assim.
Acho que a primeira coisa, assim, quando você não conhece alguém é beleza, né? Mas depois precisa de coisas mais.
Conversar. Yeah.
É, gentileza, ser educado.
Yeah, she say the first thing it's attract to her, it's how the man look, you know? She like a man look good. And then after she need to talk to see if he's behaved good, you know, education.
Okay. So, what do you want to say?
Just put the rest.
Just keep going? You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they also talk bad things about men, you know.
Well,
but they
that's, I wanted to stop in between segments.
say
So, hold on. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit difficult.
it's bad I can see the comments. Acha dos turistas.
Let me see what the comments are saying. DJ Fire says, "I see the turntables behind you." Yes, I'm a DJ, or used to be a DJ, retired, sort of. But yeah, man. Yep, you recognize. Um, Thank you for the channel. I want to visit Brazil and just need to know someone there. This is from Aaron Justice. You know someone there, Renata. She's there.
I'm here.
Here's another one. Afro Daily Vibes and Groove Brazil. Eu amo o clima e as praísa?
Praias.
Praias do Brasil e as mulheres também são lindas.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
He's love the weather, he's love the beach, and the women, they are beautiful.
Cool. Okay, let's keep going with this video. I don't know if I lost my place here. Let's try.
I want to see the comments, Denise.
I'll put some up when I can, but you're on your phone right now, so.
Eu acho perfeito, ainda mais nas cidades aqui do Brasil, do Rio de Janeiro e São Paulo. Perfeito, venham.
She think the tourist persons, they are perfect, they are kind. So from São Paulo also, foreign sky like tourist. What do you think about the foreign men?
A pergunta é sobre, deixa eu ver aqui. O que você acha dos estrangeiros? Eu acho que os estrangeiros, bom, bem sua maioria são melhores, mais atenciosos, mais gentis do que os brasileiros. Acho os brasileiros muito machistas, extremamente misóginos. Eu acho que eles são mais gentis, tem mais...
Não, no caso, desculpa, se fala só do estrangeiro que do brasileiro, eu vou perguntar.
Ah, tá.
O estrangeiro, no caso, o que você acha?
Que eu acho dos estrangeiros que eles são bem mais educados. São gentis, são atenciosos, são românticos.
Yeah, she say the strangers, they are more patient, they pay more attention, they give you more attention, they care you about, you more.
I think they're nice. I think they have a more open mind than Brazilian guys. I think that's nice. Yeah.
Very good. I love she speak English. Oh my god.
Depende, já conheci alguns. Alguns foram bem legais, bem educados. Outros, eles só pensam em sexo com mulher brasileira, então acho meio... não gosto.
Yeah. She say she have experience with foreign guys. She been in a relation before, but some guys they take serious, respectful, then it's okay for her. But some just want to have fun, and just a date, so she doesn't like for this side. Sorry, but the questions I give to the girls now, you need to change.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was reading the comments. Okay. Well, let's focus.
It's what they think about foreign guys,
I'm gonna change that. Well, that's what it was. But let's welcome in El Guapo to the stream. What's up, man?
Yeah.
The king and queen makers in the house.
Salutations. How are you all? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. You sound great.
Yes.
Awesome. I apologize for not being on camera. I'm here with my pregnant Labea and just finishing up some dinner. Got some work I got to do tonight, but I love the topic tonight. Olá, Renata, tudo bem?
Sim, tudo bem.
Yeah, what's up, Big Dennis? How you doing, big dog?
I'm good, man. Just been a bit stressed today, trying to edit as quickly as possible, and but we got through it.
I love it, man.
And you so excited, can't wait for the baby.
Yes.
I can't wait. Yeah, I got my little boy. Listen, I'm gonna put him on camera too.
Ah,
He's gonna be the slickest little stuff. I'm buying him some Gucci and some Dior, some Jordans, all of that stuff. Yeah, man, my little guy's gonna be something else.
Oh, it's so
Guapito.
cute.
very cool. Man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
That's your first boy, right?
my first boy. 3 girls. I finally got a boy, and I'm done. I'm done with
Mhm.
kids now. So.
Mhm.
Nice.
But I love what you all are doing. This is such a great idea, and I think that this is going to be a huge help for all of the people that want to get to know Brazil a bit better, especially those men that are interested in coming out and meeting a nice carioca or a paulista or something like that, a Brazilian woman. So
Mhm.
you're doing a great job. I love this idea. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And then who's the girl Herberta? I love her hair. Good God. Wow.
Ah, Afro Brazilian. Mhm.
Yeah. That Afro Brazilian, I love it. Love it. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is great. This is great. I can't wait to hear more. Let's see.
All right. Let me put up the next question. It was, what do you think of Brazilian men? So let's see what they have
Ooh.
about Brazilian men. Let it run. Sorry, there's just a black space in between.
And what do you think about Brazilian men? O que você acha dos brasileiros?
Eu acho dos brasileiros. Eu gosto, assim, mas eu prefiro particularmente as pessoas que vêm de fora, os homens que vêm de fora.
Yeah, she's like Brazilian men, but she prefer foreign men.
Posso falar uma observação?
Why? Why you prefer foreign men?
No caso, vocês são educados, sempre com autoestima, né? Porque vocês vêm de fora, então isso é uma coisa que pra gente é muito bom. Vocês chegam aqui querendo férias, passear, se divertir, né? E as pessoas que já estão aqui é meio que cômodas, né? Então, sempre bom ter turistas aqui como vocês.
Yeah, she says she prefer foreign guys because they are always happy, they are kind, always in party, have a good time, the guys come here traveling and just have a fun, so make the girls have fun also, so she's enjoy a lot of that things. What do you think about Brazilians? O que você acha dos brasileiros?
Os brasileiros
Hey,
que me
Dennis, can I say
desculpem,
something to you
mas eu acho a nossa
real fast?
cultura muito mais.
Go ahead.
So I've got a lot of Brazilian buddies
Mhm.
down there, and one thing that I'll say, and Hanata, tell me if you agree with me or not.
Yeah.
One thing that Brazilian men are is what we call spoiled for choice. They have so many good options of so many good women. And it's like, going to a buffet and being able to eat all that you can eat, whereas American men are starved for femininity. You get these foreign men from these Western countries, and we don't have the same level of, women, that are feminine, as Kevin Samuels would say, fit, feminine, and friendly. And we are so appreciative of that femininity of the natural woman that's in Brazil, of women that just like being women. So I think that probably plays a large part as to why women, in your country actually might prefer a foreign man, because we really appreciate you all.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. What do you think, Anata?
Yeah, that's what I say. But Brazilian men, they are, they are. Yeah, the difference is the Brazilian men, they are more controlled. When they want to go out, they just go out, and
Yeah, they got that
no big
macho
such
thing going on.
fashions, no
Machismo?
nothing.
Mhm.
It's a lot of machismo. I don't know how it's in Portuguese.
Yeah, it's
No, in English. In English,
it's
I don't know.
macho.
Huh?
They got a macho culture. Like the men are men, and they have to be dominant and be in control. And I think the women in Brazil see a big difference in attitudes from foreigners coming in to their own men, and they don't.
Yeah, their wife is sometimes that's the last things, you know.
So sorry,
So if they have to go play football, doing other things, you know, go to the bar with friends, you know, and the wife have a plan, he's forgot, so he's okay. I doing this. I go play football. That's the things, you know. Some women's not agree.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
And I think it's easy for a lot of women in Brazil to say, yeah, Brazilian foreigners are fun. Well, because they're coming there on vacation, they're going to come there and they just want to have fun. So when they take out these girls, when they hang out with them, and they're, it's going to be all good times. It's not the grind of living there and going through different things, So that might also contribute to the attitudes. I want to bring somebody else in the room that's waiting here, the Barracuda. So let's welcome him. I don't know.
Barracuda.
There we go. Oh, what happened? Oh, come back in. I don't know what happened. I lost you. Anyways, yeah, let's get him in and then I'll start the video again.
Hey, quick question, Hinata. All the girls that you interviewed, are they all single?
Yeah, they all single. They all single, you know. And the third one, the one I was in the corner, the black hair, curly.
Milena.
Yeah, she's a breakup not too long time ago with foreign guy, you know, live out from Brazil, and she live here in Brazil with him, but she don't have a good experience with him, not good time, and they break up. And she say the relation she have with him, it's open relationship. She say that in the video.
That's gotta be tough. Okay, let's bring in Barracuda, and then we'll continue here. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. My bad about that. It backed me out when you added me. I'm like, what?
Okay.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying the video, enjoying the footage. Look at the lovely ladies. It's pretty nice.
Okay. Well, let's continue. El Guapo, did you have anything else to?
Where are you from, Barracuda? Tell us about yourself, man.
Okay.
I am from Connecticut. I'm in Virginia now, in the USA.
Oh, you're not too far from me, man. I'm in Southern Maryland. What part of Virginia?
Little TMI.
Well, give me Central, Southern, Northern.
The lower region.
Copy that. Okay. So you got all that rain today, like we got.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you travel overseas a lot, man?
I've never been. I plan on going. Hopefully the beginning of next year. Gotta work on my Portuguese. I'm going to Jamaica first to get in touch with the roots, and then I want to go to Brazil. And
okay, I dig that.
Cool. I wanted to catch Carnival, but I had to take care of some personal business, so that'll be next year. But I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Renata's definitely a good advisor when it comes to this, and she gave me some good tips.
Yeah.
But I'm open to learn more.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, man. Just my humble 2 cents. Having traveled as a gringo to Brazil for 17 years, man. Carnival, you don't want to do that your first trip, man. Go learn the lay of the land first. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little overwhelming to do Carnival for the first trip, boss.
That's true.
Yeah. But cool, man. Good to have you on the panel, man.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for everybody that has participated and is participating. And like I said, you're welcome to come in if you have something to add or questions. We'll continue the video now and come back. This question's almost done. Hold on, let's go back in there.
machista. Tratam a mulher muito como um objeto, como... Eles são misóginos, é uma cultura misógina. Eu acho assim, a grande maioria, a cultura é assim, as mães criam os filhos assim, eles já crescem assim, enraizados nesse machismo e tratando a mulher não como ela merece ser tratada, muito bem.
Yeah, she think the Brazilians it's machista. I don't know how to explain this in English, but it's like a type of men who want to be more. I don't know how I explain correct, but more top than men. You know, they want to be in the control. They want to be make a lot of rules. You know, they go out and the woman have to stay home, and you know when he's out, dance, drink, and so
She say the men treat women like object,
The Brazilian men.
like property.
Mm.
That's my property. That's my toy. That's my thing. You know, not. They don't look like person. They look like it's my favorite toy. That's it. And they put sit there when he's want to play, he's going to play, and then he's leave and do other things. You know.
Mm. Renata, what's this girl's name?
Alice Ellen.
Okay. And what beach is this? Are you in Copa or Lemmy?
Lemmy.
Lemmy? Okay.
Okay. All right, let's continue.
some points not good for Brazilians.
I like them. I like that they're Brazilian. I like how our culture is involved in that. But I think they should be more open-minded. Yeah, and less
Control.
Yeah, less misogynist as well.
Yeah. What do you think about Brazilians men?
Então,
O que você acha
depende
dos
também, né?
brasileiros? São
Não, assim,
machistas, são legais, normais?
depende, acho que. Porque sempre tem, né? Quem é machista, quem é chato e tem os legais. Aqui no Rio eu tive pouco contato com carioca, na verdade, então eu não sei muito sobre os cariocas, mas brasileiro em geral tem muito homem que é legal, mas também tem muito boy que é lixo, né? Então.
Yeah. So she said Brazilians, it's half and half. Some guys they are cool, some guys they not.
Yeah, she say some Brazilians they are cool. She don't have many relation with Brazilians. She have some, but she say some they are cool, some they are like trash.
Okay.
Lixo. She say boy lixo. Boy lixo, it's mean like trash boy, you know.
Okay. Okay. I guess we continue. The next question was, would you have a relationship with a foreigner?
Hey, before you get into that, Dennis, Barracuda, let me ask you, man, because you're from the U.S., you're East Coast like me. You know what I'm saying? Just what you're hearing and seeing, more seeing than hearing from these ladies. Does it seem like night and day from your everyday experience, bro? So I'm married now. I'm out of the game and everything. I don't know if you got a lady or something like that, man. But it seems night and day. You say you want to go visit.
From when I go, if
for Barracuda, that question's for Barracuda.
So, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought you were talking to him. So,
nah, bro, I'm talking to you. Yeah. So
ask
what I'm
one more
saying
time.
is, you and I are both from the East Coast, right?
Right.
And, I'm sure you've had experiences with ladies here. I'm married now, so I'm out of the game. But just looking at the 4 women that Hinata has interviewed, just the look, you know what I mean? And the talking points, does it seem like it's night and day from what you're experiencing here in the U.S. on the East Coast?
Does it seem like it's night and day? Well, compared, they're definitely in better shape than a lot of them. Unless you go to Miami. It's just, there seems to be a humility when they talk. Like, even the girl was talking about the control, and one girl said they like she likes it, but they still can be more open-minded, which I get, because at the end of the day, if as a man, you want to have a certain level of control. Otherwise, you'll be a doormat everywhere you go. and they seem to not. They don't trash their men like they seem to do in the USA. The
Right.
USA is into trash. This ain't worth nothing. Ain't worth a daggone. These women seem to have respect, you know. And even I agree with them. Like you said, they could be more open minded. You know, I think a lot of them may see American culture and may just stick to the control because it has worked. Because I'll be honest, us men were taught certain disciplines. You know, when we have power, we put restrictions on it so we don't lose ourselves. And over here, the people who are running things give the power to ladies, and so you have unlimited restrictions, and so they're like abusing the power while running wild and unhappy. And so, in my opinion, it's better for the men to be the head, to control a little bit, because a woman wants someone she can look up to and admire, but at the same time, he can be more lenient. And like that lady says, I think she wants them to be more lenient. They're still being controlled, but less controlling, more lenient and understanding.
Right. Operating understanding. I would agree with you, man. Let me tell you what I see. And I love that was the running for political office answer. No diss, Barracuda, but I'm gonna give you the raw. When I look at all four of those women, if you drop them here on the East Coast in the United States of America, they're gonna get chose first.
Yes.
Period, point blank. They're going to get chose first. And it's not just the way that they look. The way that they look is their entry. But the simple fact that, here's what I haven't heard yet. And Hinata, my Portuguese is not perfect. So maybe I
Yeah,
missed
your
something.
Portuguese it's very good.
Não, eu estou
Very.
ainda aprendendo português, amiga. Por
Ah,
favor. No, eu não falo bem português. No, so I'm still learning, right? But you know what I haven't heard out of any of these women yet? That in
well,
30
guapo.
minutes,
Well, guapo.
fala. Fala,
The
mulher.
guys, the guys come here in the channel and they say, eu não falo bem o português, só um pouquinho. But they proud by themselves because they know, and you speak good Portuguese. So
Okay.
yeah, you guys
I
just
speak
make
I speak a little.
charms.
But that's
You
not the
guys
point.
just make charms.
Here's what I want you to hear, Hinata. And you know what's funny? The one thing I have not heard out of any of these women's mouths yet is a curse word, a swear word.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
And
What does that mean?
a bad word, a word like man or
Yeah, I'm
porra
the
or
one.
something like that.
I don't like to say these things. The thing I say it's merda, but merda everybody can say like shit.
Right.
Yeah,
But that's my
that's
point.
the
That
last
would have been
thing
the
for
first thing
me.
out of a
That's the
woman.
last.
If you were interviewing American women, then you would hear, "Oh, man ain't shit, man ain't this, man." Like
Right.
it would get real disrespectful real fast.
And we've been on for what, 30 minutes, and I haven't heard any of that. So what I would say to the fellas that are, considering going down and traveling to a Brazil, to a Colombia, to a Thailand, to the Philippines, to Cape Verde, some of the places in the motherland, there is a huge difference between the level of femininity. One thing that I know about Brazilian women for sure is they know that their power lies in the fact that they are women. Not yet are they trying to be men so much as they are here. So, but listen, team, I got to jump out. Dennis, Hinata, Barracuda, it has been a real pleasure talking to all of y'all. I'm going to be watching it in the background, but I love this series. Please keep it up. Please keep it up. This is awesome. And Feliz Natal. Okay.
Merry Christmas. Feliz
Merry
Natal.
Christmas. All right. All right. Take care, team.
Cool.
Hey,
Really
can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
I'll say the American men, you got to keep in mind to make sure they know who they are when they come over there. Because like I said, if you're a doormat, you'll get used anywhere, any country. And I don't blame the woman for using you. Know who you are. And don't bring trauma with these ladies and thinking they're going to be easy or whatnot. Learn the culture, respect the culture. And because you don't want to come leaving a bad impression as American, and then tarnishing the image of Americans coming there. And then these ladies start either thinking these Americans are disrespectful, they think they're better than you, etc. You want to be on your best behavior because you're in a different country, anyways. You know.
Yeah, leave the attitudes at home. You know, it's all about
Yeah.
home. So okay, cool. Let's get back into it.
You have a relation with foreign guy. You able, you want, let's say, você gostaria de ter um relacionamento, encontrar alguém, ter um relacionamento com um estrangeiro?
Sim, sim. Inclusive, se vocês quiserem me seguir no Instagram, posso passar?
Daqui a pouquinho. Yeah, she says she's open, available for relation, and she's ready for have relation foreign guy. Okay. If you have a chance to have a serious relation with some foreign, you know, you have like, você teria um relacionamento com um estrangeiro?
Novamente, sim, já tive, já fui casada com sul-africano, naturalizado indiano, naturalizado sul-africano. E super educado, super gentil, super amoroso, carinhoso, galanteador, dava presente, paparicava, mimava. Eu teria sim, de novo.
Yeah, she says if she have the chance to have a relation with a foreign guy, she have. If you have a chance to be in a relation with foreign guy, you know, you want.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Yeah.
Very good.
A nice experience.
If you have a chance to be in a relation with foreign guy?
Eu já tive. Foi ok, foi aberto. Mas.
Se você tivesse agora condições de encontrar alguém?
Tipo, não foco nisso de ser brasileiro ou não, de ser gringo. Acho que o importante é eu gostar da pessoa, mas acho que no momento não estou aberta pra isso. Eu acabei de sair de um e tô bem, tô aproveitando.
She say she's not open for relation because she just break up let's say few days ago, and she's not look for relation now. So the answer about if she have chance, she say not the matter it's Brazilian or other part from the world. She's just not ready in a moment.
Okay. What do you want to say?
I mean, most of them are open to it. Most ladies seem pretty open-minded and open to an American man. And the one lady that said no, I think that was smart. She just got out of a relationship, and she's getting herself together before taking on somebody else. So I don't blame her. That's smart. I think that's smart. A lot of American women don't do that. They just hop into another relationship thinking it's going to help them cope. They want to take the time, recover, maybe get some counseling and therapy before going out there.
Yeah.
Or back out there, yeah.
I agree. It's nice to be that self-aware, to know that, okay, there's an issue here, there's a problem. Let's work on it. Okay, Renata, anything you want to say about those answers?
No.
Okay. Let's move on. In a relationship, would you want to live in Brazil or overseas? And I know this is a question a lot of guys
want to know.
Yeah, they're curious. So let's go. Let's play.
E se você estiver num relacionamento, você prefere morar no Brasil ou fora do Brasil?
Acredito que pela minha idade, né, como eu nasci aqui, eu já curti muito o Brasil, né? Eu gostaria muito de conhecer vários lugares que a vida tem para me dar,
mas pra
né?
Morar ou pra visitar?
Para morar e visitar e morar, entendeu?
Yeah, she says she's want to be here and out, you know, Brazil and outside also because she want to know out from Brazil. So she's yes.
Yeah,
And I asked her before.
let me explain. She says she's here, in Brazil. She's from São Paulo. She's not from Rio, just to let you guys know. I get her WhatsApp, and the number it's 11. The code from São Paulo, from Rio it's 21. So then I say, why 11? And then when she talking more, then I see the accent. So she's from São Paulo. So she says she's never been out, and if she have the chance now, she's preferred to, move out from Brazil, but also come back in Brazil time to time.
Yeah, most of the people I've encountered don't want to leave Brazil. Of course, they want to travel. Who doesn't? They want to go out and see different things. But at the end of the day, ultimately,
Yeah, but I don't answer because we are very friendly. We don't want to leave our family, our friends. We are very close to the families,
Yeah.
parents, friends. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Dennis, I need to go to the toilet. Just a minute.
TMI, man. Okay, see you.
That family structure, huh? Sorry.
Sorry, I just remove her out of there. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that family structure, like mindset, that loyalty is very nice, and I think it's good. Hopefully more of the girls want to stay at Brazil because it's easy to be susceptible to becoming tainted and tarnished. Like if you come here, if you go to America and you get exposed to all that stuff and all those options, it can be intoxicating and very distracting to ladies. I recommend they stay there with the home. Even a lot of American men were like they don't want to bring them back because they don't want them to be exposed to what a lot of things that are going on here.
I myself have heard a couple of instances because I live in Florida, in Orlando, and there's a pretty big Brazilian population here. Like you just have to go down to Florida Mall, and pretty much all the kiosks there, the girls working there are from Brazil, right? But what happens is they everybody thinks, oh, America, America, and then they come here, and it's not a warm place where people are just super friendly and welcoming, and you miss something. That's why we love to go to Brazil, because we feel that love, right? We feel that warmth. So they come here and it's like they're they're disillusioned. Like they come here and then they realize, no, I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. So it's one thing to come here and want to work and make money maybe, but it's a whole other thing to kind of come and here, let me put Hanata back in here and live, and especially if you are close to your family, you got a big family, you're doing those things, to leave, it just adds stress on the relationship. So yeah, for the most part, what I've seen, people don't want to leave, but maybe it's people that have actually been here and seen what it is like outside of Brazil. They end up, eventually wanting to come home.
Yeah, I think there's certain core principles that other countries have that are essential that we had. Before things got before social media and so much liberation, there were certain principles that stuck throughout time that shouldn't have been let go. We got the two: do what you want. As a man or as a woman, you have responsibility to your country to keep the population going. To got to focus on the kids. And when you lose that family structure, you lose uh, a whole lot of instruction, a whole lot of boundaries that kept people together better. And I would say Brazil still has that impact, and which is keeping them going.
Yeah, I want to put up a comment from Alpha Male here. It says, "Bros, there are great women everywhere. It has nothing to do with the country they are from. I've traveled extensively. Maybe y'all got to find different places to find women in America." So that's another thing too. I kind of agree in a sense, because if you get outside of the big city and into more, I don't know, suburban areas, rural areas, just places that are not as fast, you'll find that the people there are warmer and more welcoming. And yeah, and anywhere you go, you can find nice women.
Yeah.
America too. It's just what we see in pop culture here. It's daunting. So
Yeah. Like in America, the Midwest, people who are not too exposed. I say people, both male and female, are as faithful as their options. And our ladies have a lot more options than before because of social media. And so they're going to exercise them. I don't blame them, but the thing is, they weren't taught to be careful like a lot of us men were taught to be careful. And that's where the problem lies. So you can find great women in the USA, but it's becoming rarer and rarer, and that's the problem. Especially in the big cities where people, both male and female, making money. They want to come together, but there's an issue. There's an entitlement issue, so that increases in the big cities. And if you go in the Midwest and the countryside, a lot of those ladies are being snatched up by eligible men. So the average man, even the above average man, is still going to have a hard time finding decent women who don't think they're the second coming of Christ. So, yeah.
Let me put up another
But
comment.
Dennis, just not forgot the questions for the comments, okay? Because we have some questions also.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting up.
One guy want to know if I'm married. I'm not married. I'm single.
Okay. She's single, guys. She's not married. Sam says Brazilians quickly change when they've lived in the USA or UK for a while. The novelty of a foreigner, the education, or treating them well, etc., wears off. Human beings value what is rare or different. Yeah. I mean, you put yourself in any other environment than you're used to, you're gonna change for good or bad.
True.
You see any other comments, Anata, that you want me to?
No, I can see the comments, so I need to touch here and close the page to go in the comments, and I just read a little bit, some.
All right, let me put up another one.
From
Global Paper. Let's be honest. 90% of black men will never be in a serious relationship with a foreign woman. You are required to pay for everything. Black men struggle with 50-50 in the USA. Average black men in the USA only makes 50K. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, there's a reason that these guys are traveling to other places.
Yeah, but Milena, if it's because the guys don't understand. When I going to answer the girls, I told to give questions to the girls. I tell the girls to give me short answer, to the things be fast, because they ask me, oh, it's take a long time, and I say it's 10 questions here. I read fast, I asking you fast, you just give me fast answer, but to be truth and answer. And it's this Milena with acrylic hair, black. Yeah, she say most different guys just want to come for have a fun, not for serious relation. They just want to do it, what they have to do, have fun and leave. They don't take women serious here. It's their, first people understand what she talking before she give the answer. Yeah.
I'll say this, as far as that person, what they got their percentages from is incorrect. Well, black men, despite the marriage struggles in the USA, black men have increased their marriage rate by like 200,000 in the last 2 years. And also, regardless, the woman kind of created a 50-50 thing. Men went along with it. And a lot of ladies knew they didn't want the 50-50 thing. They really want 80-30 because they're making the money. They want to be selfish with it. And so regardless, black men are still going to have to kind of pay for everything, regardless of what they're making. It depends on the level of income, whatnot. So black men don't necessarily struggle with 50-50, and I would say the average makes about 46K actually, but probably for 50K now. It depends. That's a better thing. But guess what? Average is good enough, especially blended with someone who's probably making about 30K or 20K. I mean, unfortunately, because the USA has become more expensive, it's probably required for both couples to work. But at the same time, a woman ain't got to be making that much, because that's not what attracts her. That's not what attracts men. We're attracted to your softness, your looks, and the peace of mind you bring in your fertility rate. And that's what I've seen a lot of these men being successful finding wives over in Brazil, Colombia, Thailand. And sure, a lot of them are having fun too. Hell, travel, have fun, do what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's different people looking for different things. Think
Sure.
about just the people around you, your friends, people you talk to. Some people want to go somewhere and just have fun, and some people want to find somebody. So
Mm-hmm.
different strokes for different folks. Man pursue excellence. I don't come around much. Does Dennis work for Hinata? His computer screen has Hinata on loop. Okay, man pursue excellence. I'm the producer. I'm working with Hinata here. We're producing this Brazil with Hinata Lopez. So
Yeah, because
I'm
again, just to remind you guys, Dennis, he's one friend mine for a long time, and then Well Guapo give me the idea, to be YouTuber when I make the first video with him and Sugarloaf. And then I talk with Dennis, and then Dennis say he can help me with these things, So
yeah, I'm a videographer and photographer and editor, and I do all these things. And when Hinata told me what she was thinking about doing, I'm like, well, because she was going to go out with her phone and film stuff. I said, no, let's do this right. I can produce a show for you. So that's how we all kind of got this thing started.
That's
make
excellent.
good quality.
Yeah.
That's right.
Very good.
So let's jump back into the video. And guys, keep the questions coming. What is the next question? Name 3 things you look for in a man. So for the guys that would always ask every week when we do this, what are you looking for? What do women want to see? You want to know how to attract Brazilian women. Okay. Let's take a look.
Just let you guys know. I asked her she want to live in Brazil or from Brazil, and she say both. Se você tivesse um relacionamento, você moraria no Brasil ou fora?
Hoje, antes eu tive um relacionamento e não queria morar fora. Hoje, dado o momento político, eu moraria fora.
Yeah, she say before she have a relation with African guy, and she's not want to live out, but today she think different. She have the chance, she's prefer to move out from Brazil. If you have to choose to live in Brazil or out from Brazil, what you choose?
If I had to choose one, I think I would go out of Brazil. Yeah, I think I would like to experience that, but I like to come back too as well.
Wow, very good. So she's prefer, to move out from Brazil to have a chance to have a new experience, and but come back and visit her parents' family. Yeah, that's nice. If you're supposed to be, let's say, if you have a relation with one guy living out from Brazil, you decide to be live in Brazil or out from Brazil?
Acho que depende do nível de relacionamento, porque da última vez eu fui morar com boy e aí eu fiquei, por que eu saí da minha casa pra fazer isso, sabe? Então acho que se tivesse um tempo e fosse um relacionamento estável, sim, mas recente não.
Yeah, she say it's depend.
You want to explain, or you want the video to
she say it's depend. When I ask her if she want to live in Brazil or out from Brazil, she says depend, because she say she asked him today herself, why she's moved out from her house and live with the guy. who's not deserve her. You understand?
Mm.
She's asking herself, why move out from my house? You know, she live with her family, and she think, why move out to be with that person? You know. So, and then she's disappointed. That's why she's not an open relation now.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens in your relationship.
So
And
she say the answer for her is it's depends the person. She say now she's open, you know, before she's get decision if she wants to stay or she want to leave.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could you?
Okay. Let's play.
You know, it's depend because she says she's got from Brazil one time. Que
Não.
parte do Brasil?
Não, eu fiquei.
caiu,
Era
não?
aqui, eu tava tipo. Eu só saí da minha casa pra morar com ele aqui no Rio mesmo, mas eu fiquei. Não foi uma boa ideia,
Oh,
sabe?
she's live in Brazil with one guy, you know, foreign guy, but she don't have good experience, so she's thinking maybe it's not good idea, you know, to move out. So
okay.
Mm. Could you imagine if she was in America and taught to go just taught to go through guys like nothing? You know, imagine going through 30 guys.
3 things.
Sorry.
My
go ahead.
bad. I imagine going through 30 guys and being traumatized.
Okay,
One guy.
Dennis, just a minute. Sorry, Barracuda. So, let's say welcome to Ali.
Hey,
Ali, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, she's late, but she's here.
Muito tarde.
Muito tarde.
better late than never.
Ele falou melhor antes tarde do que nunca.
All right, that's good.
Poderia vencer uma perna, mas eu ia vir.
Yeah, she says she can lost her feet, but she's all be there for me, you know.
Okay.
Ai, meu Deus.
It's only an hour late. Don't worry.
1 hora atrasada, só isso.
Barracuda, go ahead. You were saying something?
Viu o que você
I
passou?
was saying that girl who was wise, who, you know, the one experience, and she's sort of had trauma from it, but she definitely wants to get herself together, which is very responsible and mature. But can you imagine being encouraged to, in America, being encouraged, one relationship didn't work out, go get another guy, go get another guy, go get another guy. Could you imagine if she would have had like 30 experiences like that? How much trauma she would have, and she would probably never want to talk to a guy again.
Yeah, she's wise, man, and I think she's the youngest one there. She's 24 years old, so for her
Yeah.
to speaking like that, that's great.
But I'm saying, just imagine if she was in the USA and she was encouraged to go out there regardless. Don't recover, just go out there and get a new dude. Could you imagine the hurt and how broken she could get?
Yeah, a lot of trauma, man, a lot of trauma. All right, let's keep it going. Unless you had something else to say, Renata?
No.
Okay.
What you look in a man? 3 coisas que você procura assim num homem. Qualidade.
Caráter, personalidade e... eu acredito que coração bom, assim. As 3 coisas formam personalidade.
Yeah, she say the person, you know, like how the guy behave, how the guy are. So she say good heart, you know, character. That's the first thing.
When they're respectful with us, when they have an open mind, with a lot of, not just to women, but with a lot of questions. And when they pay attention to you, when they take care of you, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. What the men have to do to make you feel good?
I think...
Pode ser uma coisa. Atenção.
Yeah, I think attention. When they pay attention to you, when they are... How do you say it?
Courtesy.
Yeah, that.
3 things you like in one man.
Gentileza, educação
Gentle.
e isso aí
Kind.
tem que ter pegada.
Yeah. And the guy has to have a nice, good sex. Yeah.
Safadinha, cara. Mas foi legal.
I'm sorry.
Quando eu vi ela, assim, carinha de anjo, mas realmente muito simpática, ótima pessoa. Cara, eu não esperava uma resposta dessa, foi brilhante. Falou tudo.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just told to Eli, when I see her come in the street, she have her tight hair, it's not out. And when I asked her to do it and she she put her hair out and I told her, I surprised the answer, this answer she have, because it's good answer also, I can expect it. So she's really excited and say, oh, and yeah. I told everybody, be honest, answer,
Yeah. Well, there's some women with good sense. That's all.
Yeah. The first one in the beach. Yeah, now I have to say. When I asked her 3 things good in a man, the first answer in the beginning before we start the video is the money. But then but then she's when we make the video, then she's changed. But yes, it's I told her, you need to tell the truth. I don't know why she changed, because some women, they look for have a good life, good conditions, more and more,
Yeah.
So yeah, so just continue.
All right. I'm trying to answer everybody's question.
I was gonna say something when they were all done. Definitely, I like what I'm hearing so far, though.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna keep going. It's a lot to watch. Read all these comments. Okay.
3 things you don't like in a man.
Fala em português.
3 coisas que você não gosta no homem. Tipo,
3 things.
Eu não gosto de homens que não se cuidam, homens mentirosos e homens machistas.
Yeah, she don't like the man who's not take care of themselves. She like the men who's take care of themselves. She don't like machista. I don't know how to explain machista, but I'm sure Dennis he's helped me with that. Yeah, machista. And foram 3 coisas, do meio eu esqueci.
Machista, mas mal. Não, tipo, machista. Não gosto de homem que não se cuida e de mau caráter.
Yeah, the bad character. She don't like men with bad character. Okay. 3 things you don't like in the attitude from one man, or something you see you don't agree or you don't like.
When they treat other people wrong, like be disrespectful with me as well, of course, but at all with anyone, it's 1 or 3.
When 3 things.
Oh, okay. When they're controlling, like we were saying, when they're controlling.
She don't like to be in control.
No, I am the boss of my own life. I don't need that. I think when they don't take care of themselves as well. I like a nice, well-kept man, who takes care of themselves.
So,
não gosto de pessoas arrogantes.
Yeah, she don't like rude, guys.
Some things I don't know how to
Ciumentas.
say.
Jealousy men, she don't like.
E controladores.
And control, guy with control, want to be in control.
Yeah, I think that's the number one complaint that I hear. Like, even being on like dating apps and stuff, the women will say, I don't want the machismo, right? I don't want, and it's because they take it too far, right? It's like, this is my world. This, they just take it too far, because I don't see the women wanting to be in control. they don't want to like rule over the man or anything like that. They just want, treat them good, treat them with respect. So, yeah. Anything to add, Renata?
They're having too much fun over there.
Yeah.
Getting into the Brahma over there.
Okay. I have asked to you in Barracuda, if you guys, everybody here in Brazil, it's tradition Brazilian asking, the guys asking to their friends in a bar, who in home, who is being in control, you or your wife? Let's say like that. What do you guys answer in home? Who is in control?
Me.
In home, you?
Yes.
Ele fica no controle de casa.
I think
Okay.
we had this conversation before, Renata.
Dennis and you.
This is how I see it working for most people. Women kind of run a home, but that's kind of what they're supposed to do. Traditionally, they're supposed to make all the decisions around the home and what has to, what you eat, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen there.
Right.
But then men usually come in and take care of more of the major decisions as the person that's maybe not in the home as much. So, I know that you told me before that the women control the men, and I think you were just
not the woman control the man.
Yeah.
For me, most the Brazilian women, and they agree with me when I talk with them today. What I say is, we decide things at home, but when it's get a reason, when it's big thing or serious things, then we talking about it. Then we let the man for the house decision. But when it's the small things, we can do it. We can decide. We can, yeah, that's things, But when it's come to be serious, then it's the man decide.
I don't want to feel personally like I'm there to control anybody. But I feel like we have to make good decisions together. But all that control, like, if a woman steps up and she's trying to pull that kind of stuff with me, I'm not about it. So
yeah.
I think everybody just has to respect each other and play their roles. If you're in a home that maybe the woman doesn't work and the man works, or the woman is, like you just have to kind of fall into your role and be respectful of each other and do the best thing, the most, for me, logical thing to make that household run, just like you would do with a business.
At the end of the day, most women want a man they can admire, which means a man is a man they can admire, a man that they can look up to. Man, you can look up to 9 times out of 10 he's gonna be in control. When it comes to the household, it was, like you said, traditional, always the woman running it. The woman running it, but the major decisions, I wouldn't say you let him do it, because you need to have a man. Well, I recommend you have a man who has the final say, because not only does it turn you on for mating and good sex, you get to relax. He takes the repercussions for what goes right and what goes wrong. But as a woman, you always have to say, it's better for him to do those major decisions, because you don't want all those consequences. So it is best for him to be in majority control. But of course, you doing the minor stuff, that's great. You can focus on that. You can multitask better than your man. You can nurture better. He likes that. So you're in control of the little things, and he's in control of the major things. That's how it would always used to work traditionally.
That's how I feel it works best.
But at the same time, go ahead.
Sorry. I mean, because here in Brazil, most of the women, they are in home, take care of the house. And the guys, they are out and working.
Right.
So if the guy take care of your pool, let's say like that,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy not doing good job, you know, but he's a nice guy, and your, let's say your husband, he's known, the guy clean the pool, he's a nice guy, but you are there every day and you see he's not doing his job good, the wife, she's there
Mm-hmm.
every day and she see he's come sometimes, you know, and the guy say no, but he's a good guy, doesn't matter, the pool is always dirty. So she's fired the guy, you know. It's not because also she's being in control, it's not because she's want this guy go out, it's because she's there, she see it, you know, it's small things.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how.
And
I think we're all in agreement.
some guys, they don't understand sometimes that small
That's true.
things.
That's true. That's true. And one thing I do want to say is control is not a bad word. It's like it's a neutral one. Just like you just said, she kind of kicked him out or whatnot because he's not doing this. Look, he's not helping with just simple things. You know, control is neutral. It can be bad. It can be good. Either one. So it's a good thing because somebody got to be in control of something. Otherwise, it's gonna go to a mess. Someone got to be in order of something.
Yeah.
So I think it's good for him to have the majority control, and the woman still have a very important say because the husband is supposed to take an insight of everything his wife tells him, so he can do better. She's the outside looking in, and vice versa. And at the end of the day, she trusts him to make a decision. And even if his decision she doesn't agree with, but guess what? He's able to trust his wife better. And he think about it, it's like, you know what? My wife was more right than me. Let me go ahead and talk back with her and do it her way. You know? But she trusts me as a leader to make that decision. So now if he's making a bunch of bad decisions, oh yeah, he needs a reevaluation.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's continue with the video.
Let's see. You are jealous woman? You think you are jealous woman? Você acha que você é ciumenta?
So.
Yeah, so. You are jealous woman?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
You are jealous woman? No.
Eu tinha um relacionamento aberto.
She have before her relationship, it's open. You know, she have an open relationship with the guy.
Okay, Ellie, she want to have her answer. Ellie, you are jealous? Okay. Se você é ciumenta?
Sim, not speaks.
Sim. She says she's a lot jealous.
Yeah, Brazil.
And the
Brazilian
woman,
women have a
you can
reputation for
see.
being very jealous.
That's what I say. That's what I say. Sorry, but that's what I say. And the women's, you see, they say they are a little bit more or less jealous, but they laughing after because they know they are jealous. Most the women are jealous.
And I think most of the guys like get off on it. They like to see their women get feisty and fight for them, and it's a weird relationship. Well, it's not weird. It kind of makes sense. But yeah, it can be an endearing thing, but if it's too much.
But the reason they get jealous, it's because they feel not secure. That's the only reason. Because when the woman feels secure about the man, it's no reason to be jealous.
Sometimes it's not good to be completely secure in a relationship. You want to have a little bit of, I better keep myself in check. I better keep do the upkeep, keep in shape, look good for my man, because there's other women out there, and I want to, he needs to know
good look for myself. That's why more and more girls put silicone. That's why more and more girls, they change the body because they want looking better more and more for the men. That's why the modern women exist, because they want to look better than the other women.
But at the same time, the core principle is what keeps a man, that peace of mind. All that stuff look good, but where your heart at? And what I do like, I can understand the jealousy of the ladies there because they're actually humble. Imagine them being jealous and not being humble. And why I say the ladies are humble is because one of the first things I noticed, the ladies were asked about what they want in a man is character. That is the most important thing of dating, character. You know, our ladies go off of money
Danny,
or status.
I'm so sorry.
What's up?
It's cockroach. Sorry. I need 1 minute. Cockroach.
Okay, come out or mute yourself.
Mata ele. Mata ele. Mata.
Or TMI.
Mata.
Close the front door. Then you don't have
Mata.
things running in.
Yeah.
It's summer in Brazil.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. And the good thing is, Lisa
Mata
is
pra mim, por
surprised.
favor.
Because wasn't surprised, like, oh.
Yeah.
But I wasn't waiting for them to come back because I like, and I'll just say it. The character, they went off of character. That was a primary. Even the girl that she changed her mind, I get that because she said money, because for a lifestyle. But most of them went off of character, good heart, respect, open-minded, attentive, and takes care of himself. Those are great things for all women to go off of, and that comes from the traditional value. And what they don't like is no self-care and machismo, bad character, disrespect, over controlling. I think we can agree on, and just because they want a man to be a certain level of control, to trust and lead, right? But they just don't want you to overdo it. So I think their character is good. Too many American women go off of money and popularity instead of the character, and when they get hurt, it's like.
I think growing up in America, I grew up in Canada and America, but growing up over here, we have a good balance for the most part. Here, let me put Renata back in there. We have a good balance. When we go down there, for the most part, these women see us, and that's why they think, "Oh, I like Americans," because we, have those kind of attributes that the guys in Brazil don't show. They're always got to be hard. Well, we've learned a little bit more to be a little bit sensitive, I think, and to want to do things to make a woman happy as well. So I think we have an advantage there with our culture. Not the guys that go down there and have issues and trauma and are just going down there like run through girls and they don't care about nobody. But guys that are just genuine guys that go down there, we do have a great advantage because of our attitude.
Yeah, we do. We just we need to, like you said, remember, we need to be in a certain level of control of ourselves, what we want, and set the tone, because these women are looking for, they want you not to be over controlling, but they don't want you to be a pushover either. Have backbone, and that's good. And I think, like I said, I think a lot of maybe the Brazilian men might be afraid of certain things happening like the West. When you're too lenient, over lenient, so they might just say, "School, this has always worked. Let's not negotiate." But they can be a little bit more lenient, but they still want to be in a certain level of control, so it doesn't end up like the West.
I'm going to put up a question real quick before we get back into the video, but and this is kind of off topic, but it looks interesting. Diovantes says, so what is the Brazilian women's take on polyamory?
Polygamy? Amori.
I don't know.
Is that spelled? I think that's the opposite. It's like the woman has multiple men. It's
polyamory. So men that have multiple wives.
Oh,
what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's one open there in the video. She say she have open relation.
That was the girl with the black hair.
Milena with the black hair curly. She say she have the open relation, but it's not working.
Is that common in Brazil?
Well, no. That's what I say.
Not common. Not common by.
In Brazil have some. In Brazil have some. When they are in their 40s, when they are like 20 years married, then then it's they turn to open relation. But some, yes, some women they suffer, and they do it because they like the man, they love the man, they know the man like it, and it's bad. It's bad. Some women's, yeah.
What about the just she opens goes both ways unless it's one. What about the polyamory? What about he has multiple wives and she doesn't cheat? You know, I mean, what about that?
When the guy have how to pronounce it?
Multiple wives, multiple. It's like more than one.
I know. I don't know there, but here in Brazil, some women they pretend, okay, I accept you. I think in the world, most of the women's very smart. I know men's stupid or idiot, but the women's they are smart. In my opinion, they only accepted men have more than one woman if the men have good conditions.
That's right.
Or he's can do whatever he's wanted. At least he's afford the house, and she have another man in his back. That's the only reason.
That happens in America too, and because a lot of ladies want the best they can get, and so they'll accept it as long as nobody else knows and speaks on it, because that's embarrassing.
Many women they accepted the husband. They traveling, they working far. But they never alone. The difference is we always found it when the men be with other women, but the guys, very difficult to find when the woman's with the other guy.
And that's like America. We both parties just don't want to know about it. Just no disease, no babies, no embarrassment. We're good.
Yeah. Fabian Scott asks if Brazilian women are attracted to the bad guy, like in America. Do they like you know what we're saying, Anata? Do Brazilian women like the bad boy? Like in America, sometimes girls go after the bad
boy. Yes.
Good situation.
A pergunta é se... Sorry, let me explain to her. A pergunta é se tem mulheres que gostam de homens ruins. Tipo, bandido.
Ah, tem.
Yes. Some women here, the guys, she have a punch every day. And then she back home to her family with her eyes, Some women are, violence to the man because she want to feel the electricity, the reaction, Yes, I don't know. It's some crazy things. Yeah, but it happens. Yeah. Some women here, they are movement with the mafia guys. Yeah. They like the actions. They like, I don't know what's the good feelings in that, but some women, yes.
It's the rush. At least it's some women. Hopefully it's not the majority, and that's because over here it's the majority. But that's some's good. When talking to those women, listen to them, they seem to go off the character, so they would either weed those guys out or not be with them long. So that's a good thing. So at least it's some.
Charles was in here. He just disappeared. You can come back whenever you're ready, Charles. Let's keep going with the video. I think we're almost done the video now, but
it's 10 questions.
You stay with somebody else, not speaks your language. Você ficaria com alguém que não fala sua linguagem?
Sim, na verdade eu fico. Eu uso Translate.
Yeah, she said it's no problem. She used the Translate. All right.
Nossa, que todo mundo...
Okay, take care, guys. Okay. Thank you, Ingrid. Beijo. Thank you very much. Ciao. Okay, the last question is, I know you speak English, but let's say Germany or, France, one guy not speak your language want to be in a relation with you, it's okay to you?
Yeah. We will find a way. We always find a way.
Oh, that's good. Very nice. Thank you, Roberta. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you very
guys.
much. I go see if she's single. You single?
Yeah.
Oh, you let me put up your contact?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys. See you next. A última pergunta.
Foi a última lá no final.
You stay with somebody who's not speak your language.
Yes. Sim.
So wow, she's stay with somebody who's not speak her language. I mean, if you know one guy don't speak your language, you be in a relation with him or not? If even you not speak his language, he's not speak yours.
Eu consigo falar inglês um pouco, então é ok. Tipo, já tive dates com pessoas que não falavam português. Foi ok, eu consegui me virar, sabe? Então, sim.
Ficaria. Yeah, she say she's speak English a little bit. She understand all what I ask, and so it's very good. And she say she don't have no problem if she found one guy she not speak his language, you know. Yeah, all has some way to communicate. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Woohoo! Very good.
That's it. I think. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
I asked and track 10 questions to the
So,
girls.
so yeah, that's for the people that were asking about the language and dating somebody. It doesn't seem to be,
Yeah, I don't ask about cook. Sorry, because most the women they cook in Brazil. Most the women, né? Muitas mulheres sabem cozinhar no Brasil. Many women they know how to cook in Brazil, but of course they are not master chef. You know, they not work in a restaurant. They not make very good, professional meal. But most the women they cook.
cool. I want to put.
And that say something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because that's one question for one guy. Leave the comment. The video I put in the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like I said, you don't have to be top chef, but man, us men love that. We love the nurture of a woman cooking. We love the essence, her singing, her dancing, her relaxing, and her feminine energy. It turns a lot of us on. And a lot of ladies in USA don't realize that. They think, oh, men want you to cook like you're a slave. No, it's nice that you respect us enough to cook us a meal, to give us energy, to provide and protect for you. It turns us on a whole lot.
All right, let me add Charles, and he's back. Charles, welcome back, brother. How you doing,
What's
man?
up, everyone? I'm good. Currently on lunch, just dropping in real quick.
Okay, night shift. Or
Yeah.
late shift. Cool. Well,
Yes, sir.
welcome. I don't know how much of that you've caught, but yeah, we want to. One of the things we wanted to do, Renata wanted to go and interview people, and we, instead of sitting here trying to figure out questions and this and that, we asking you guys, what do you want to know from these women? So when we do the next set of interviews, again, we'll Renata will put up a short on YouTube and ask, hey, what do you guys want to know now? What questions? And we just basically go out and we're answering the questions.
But the next one, it's there. I want to give you guys all the info.
Mhm.
I want you guys to get the truth things. Step by step, little by little, you guys have open mind, open eyes, and can see everything. But yeah, my next step, I go out and asking Brazilian men what they think about Brazilian women, how they are, if they cook good, if how they behave. I'm going to show you guys that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I want to see that.
We definitely do.
Let me put up a question here. This is kind of off topic, but Do Brazilian women like old school bossa nova music? For example, I'm talking about music from artists like Antonio Carlos Jobim and Joao Gilberto.
Yeah, many women, Brazilian women, going to school class dance bossa nova, and they doing good.
I didn't even know that was a dance. I thought it was just music.
That's music, but also can dance. Have school to that. You remember the one in Lapa, the video we made?
Yeah.
The girl dance with the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. Okay. Cool. Next question from Chester. Which would Brazilian women prefer? A rich nerd or a bad guy who gives them excitement but doesn't make a lot of money?
Which guy, the woman, what?
Which would a Brazilian woman prefer? Would you prefer like a guy that has a lot of money, but he's like, like a nerd? You know what a nerd is, right?
Nerd. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you prefer that type of guy or the bad boy that maybe, but he doesn't have a lot of money? He doesn't make a lot of money, but he gives them a lot of excitement.
I prefer the first, and I think it's in Brazil maybe half and half. Let me ask Eli. Eli, você acha que as mulheres preferem um homem com a condição boa nerd ou eles preferem homens tipo bandidinho, coisa e tal? O que você acha? Na opinião, assim, é meio a meio ou o quê?
Meio a meio.
Remember,
bom, 85%.
No seu caso, qual você prefere? Um bem atirado, bem pegado ou um mais nerd?
Mais nerd.
But the nerd is rico and the bad guy is pobre.
Yeah. I don't talk to her about rico. I say good conditions,
yeah, but
nerd and one bad guy. Well, some women, they are so, some women, I can't believe they can think like that. Some women, they think, okay, if I have money, I can have all guys I wanted. So, but me and Eli, we thinking for the first one, nerd with money, because they make we happy. They not going to cheat on us, but the other one, not make us up, not make it we feel good. Go look for the women's, they just punch every day. We get a punch every day, so you understand. So it's not smart, but yeah, 50-50. She agree with me. Some women, they like it.
But the only thing is when you have the money, you actually have a lot more like reach as far as looking for a relationship, because your resources can take her out to great places, and you can also take out another woman if your main girl ain't doing what she is not doing what you want her to do.
Yeah, money makes you
so
sexy.
Having
it helps. It brings you up up on that. Go ahead.
Let me say something. I'd say with the choice he gave that puts a woman in a hard bind, she should definitely avoid the bad boy, because the bad boy is more than likely going to cheat. The nerd, she's like a 50-50 chance. He might exercise his options if he's rich, or depending on the woman, their interaction, he might be faithful. But it's definitely the better choice. I think you ladies made the better choice getting the nerd. I mean, he's a nerd. He's smart. You're giving him something he probably hasn't had before. He more than likely will be a lot more loyal than the bad boy.
I agree with 95% of what you said.
Well, my answer.
You got a lot more women at your control, at your disposal, I should say, not control. But I do agree with everything you said. I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to security and resources.
And if she locks it down, and has his baby, that ensures her security even more. You know, I mean, it's strategic, but I mean, it's nature. Most women want a kid, so it's nothing wrong with that. You lock it down, have the baby, be in the will. I
Yeah,
mean,
listen, but nerds guy, they are smart. How to say in English nerd?
Nerd.
Yeah, they are
Nerd.
smart. They not are idiot.
yeah.
They are very smart. So they know
Hmm.
when things going on,
Hmm.
you know. So yeah, what I say is I say this answer also, you know, because some women they think you can get one man with good condition, you know, and then you can have down how many men you wanted because you are up, you have good conditions, you know, and you can choose whatever you wanted because yeah,
It helps.
the
It
good
helps.
condition.
Somebody's saying that the idea of asking men the questions, Brazilian men, is good. He's glad that's from Man Pursue Excellence. He's glad that we're doing that. Yeah, I think it's an excellent idea because it's funny. All my times I've gone to Brazil, I can't even really remember the guys. Like it doesn't seem like they're around. When I go to the beach, I see tourists, I see a lot of women, but I don't really see guys. I don't really get a chance to interact with Brazilian men.
I bet you don't.
Dennis,
Yeah.
before it's the cockroach, now it's the toilet.
TMI just I
You know, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even know you're going to the toilet. Okay, you could just mute it
Here's the
and
deal.
go.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Donata, just do what I do. I'm currently eating right now, so when I
Look,
get ready to eat some more food, I
I'm
just mute
telling.
and turn my camera off.
Yeah.
Hey, but now listen, you guys. When it comes to, you don't have to be too honest. You can be honest. You want honesty from Americans, yes, but you don't have to be too honest. Some things.
And Nata is the most honest person on the planet. Like she just yeah.
But you know what I like about those videos though? That the woman were open. The man who doesn't know how to speak the language, they'll want to translate. They'll find a way. Yes, yes, no problem. That is excellent and that is humble. And you know, also, I was told this, and I believe it, that the humility of the woman in Brazil is like they know the woman down the street looks just as good as her. So they're more humble over there than over here. Would you agree? Overall?
Definitely. I would. Like I see it. Um yeah, I see it. They're not like a woman that looks good here in America walks like you can see that okay, she feels real good. Um
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, it's a different attitude, different culture. You know, the women in Brazil for the most part know, like you said, they know. Like
I like that. And of course, it's going to be the outliers, the ones who are, but I think for the majority, as until hopefully certain cultures don't come there. But I mean, I think that I like the humility. And it's nice a man doesn't have to necessarily go down on looks to find that. He can find it with a beautiful, gorgeous woman, submissive, relax, and just she a lot of them want to be a wife. One of them want to be a wife and have children. You know, they want to enjoy being at home because you look at America, Dennis. These women want to be all up in these power positions when it come down to when stuff hits the fan. They want to be at home with the kids. That
yeah,
was their mind.
it's
Yeah.
it's it's funny how the culture is being it's moving, and people listening to like Cardi B, and you would think, what the hell is going on in the country? But what's funny is somebody like Cardi B, she's married and she cooks and cleans and has a child and takes care of her husband, but then she feels the need to go out and sing songs about the WAP, and she can get this from a guy. He can't do anything unless he's coming with money, and it's a weird place that we are in American culture now. It's like the pendulum is swung
Mhm.
too far this way, and I don't
It,
know what's going to happen next.
it makes money.
Beyonce does the
Yeah.
exact same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it makes money and it shows you don't really care about the other woman.
But
It's
listen,
unfortunate.
sorry, one observe. Who is the husband for Cardi Beans?
Cardi B.
Yeah, this woman.
Cardi Beans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cardi Beans. I don't know. I don't know this woman. But
It's Offset. It's a rapper from a group called Migos.
he's
I wouldn't
in
call him a rapper, but it's okay.
he's in a good condition. He's a popular. He's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he doesn't make as much money as her, but he is one of the top guys that the group was. So
Yeah,
he makes
he's same like we can say he and him, he and her compared to Jay-Z and Beyonce. They are the same level.
No, no.
He's
One
more low
Cardi
than her. He's more low
Cardi
than her.
B Cardi
Cardi
B
B.
makes more money than him, and Jay-Z, I would
That's
say
the
Offset's
point.
more
That's
the
the
more.
point.
What's
That's
He's
the
more
point.
he's
what's
more of a thuggish, but Jay-Z makes more money than Beyonce, and they carry themselves in a better esteem.
what are you saying is the point, Hinata?
That's the point because she's have more condition than him, and the level you are up with money, more expensive. The quality for the life you up, more the expensive is.
Yeah.
You
I'm just trying to
know,
understand what your point is when you were saying.
my point is, Beyonce non show things, non doing things like her.
Oh yeah. Well,
She's in the same level her husband. Maybe he's a little bit, just a little bit more than her, but you know, here in Brazil, people think he's more conditioned than her, but it's still like they are in the same level.
Uh-huh.
Cardi B, he's accepted because that make her more up, show her ass or doing what she have to do. You know, of course the guy say, "Oh no, I never accepted woman's afford me," but many guys they do because they put money. Also, they make good money and more you spend more your life it's more expensive, more you get more expensive, more the expensive is, and he's not make the same level her. So that's why for him it's allowed to her show her body or doing whatever she wanted. They
I
can
get what
say
you're
no,
saying.
but that's the truth.
I get what you're
I can
saying.
kind of agree with that, but
Yeah.
another example you could use is the comedian Monique. She's married
And
to
the
a
first
regular
thing
guy.
is
She makes
sorry. And the first thing
she
is
makes a lot more money
Hold
than
on,
he
Hannah.
does, but she's completely submissive. She completely submits to him.
because she loved him.
Yeah.
I'll say this really quick. The
And
majority.
of course he's accepted if she's in this life before she met him, of course he's accepted she continue doing what she do, you know, singer or just show her body, you know, show her as to other men's. Yeah, she's
Mhm.
accepted.
Okay.
Majority wise is better for the man to make more because unfortunately a lot of things become materialistic, less than character in USA. So it gives us something to look up to. Because a lot of women in USA that when the ones that make more than a man, they don't respect him. So they're celebrities, so they can probably get away with it. But non-celebrity wise, it's probably more important for the man to be make more and just something that she can look up to.
Yeah, and when we're talking about
I
these
would say
people,
that
that's obviously the exception. So
Carregando
Hmm
tá
I
na
would say
tomada.
that in some celebrities they don't respect that either.
True, true, true. But the thing is, if you divorce, I keep telling women, this will save a lot of men. If you divorce your husband for a bad reason, he's going to be one of the best you can ever get because the men just as good or better men are going to ask the right questions. They're either going to bend you over or they're going to bid you good night. That's happening a lot in the USA. If you leave your husband for a good reason, you have a better chance. But if it's a bad reason, something silly, you're going to have a hard time.
I'm gonna put up another. Dane Parker says, then, as several times during the video, Renata has brought up men of Brazil punching the women. So
Mm.
he wants to know, is domestic violence against Brazilian women a major issue in Brazil?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, when you
Yes.
have that, oh, I'm the macho man. I run the house. I rule the castle, and it that kind of attitude can cause issues.
I never liked that word because if I can remember, macho meant like tough and abusive. And it's good to be a tough man, but not abusive. That's why I never used it. I think it was something to do with Mexican culture. I'm not sure, but
Well,
yeah.
I think I don't know in the United States how it's going, but at least in Brazil, many men's they are great women's. Like aggressive with women's, and many women's they know going to the police they don't say nothing, and then it's
Mm,
the reason we have in the news almost every day. Women's they get killed in Brazil
mm,
because
Yeah.
they not accepted they break up, they not accepted she's with continuing her life. She
mm.
going 3 4 times 5 times in the police office say that, and here in police office they doing nothing about it, tell she get killed.
That's
I, I
bad.
I remember seeing a few years ago something that said
Não,
that
aquele carregador
Brazil is the worst
portátil
place, most dangerous place for
tá
a
na
woman
gaveta do quarto
to live
carregando.
because women were getting killed like every, I don't know, 14 minutes, or it was something crazy.
Oh wow.
And so
Where was
that
this?
also contributes to how women kind of feel like, oh, a foreigner, they're more nice, they're more gentle. They think about these
Hmm.
things.
Hmm.
It,
And it's not interesting because it's kind of opposite here. Man, we go to the police 4 or 5 times, and then we get taken a look at, laughed at as a joke. But the women are taken seriously over here, and they can lie, and a man's life can be ruined. Like one woman tried to assault me because I wouldn't give her none. I was like, "What?" Fortunately, I had evidence, and went to the police station. They had the bite mark, and I went in first, and I got fortunate. The person got locked up. But if I wouldn't have did that, who knows what would have happened to me?
yeah.
You know?
Well, when the pendulum has swung too far, and that this is what happens. Hopefully, all societies correct
Registrado
themselves,
Código
and
Suspeito de agressão,
men get
segundo
the
Convenção
education
Admitida no
to
Brasil.
treat women how they want to be treated. Everybody should treat everybody like they want to be treated. Nobody
Mm.
should be getting abused. Nobody.
It's very unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Uh,
Yeah, but that's come the nature, how you learn your son to respect women when they growing. That's how you trick. Yeah, maybe
Mm.
yes, maybe not, because some things the kids they learn with us. We try to learn the best for our kids, and something they just learn in the internet today. Something they just
Mm.
learn with the world.
We need to take a break, shut down the internet for 2 months, let the kids come back to reality.
Yeah, yeah,
wouldn't that be something?
right.
Are there any more questions? We're coming up on 2 hours. Wow. I thought today was going to be a short show because we only had the question clips, but yeah. Anybody have anything else to say?
Been a
I
pleasure.
asked Nelly.
You gonna ask who?
No, I just put Eli a little bit apart what we talking about
Oh,
for she just not sit here and doing nothing.
yeah.
So I told her we ask and we talk about it. It's in Brazil. It's some guys aggressive with some women's. Eu tô falando que eu falei pra você aqui, no caso, se no Brasil tem homens que são agressivos com as mulheres. Fala.
Muita coisa.
She say a lot. Yeah.
Mm.
Major problems.
Mm.
Yes, Dane, you're welcome. Dane says, thank you for answering the question. No problem. Does anybody have any other questions?
Thank you, Renata. You're welcome. Hope I help you guys a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited about this new thing, man. We should, at least once a week, come out and do these kind of interviews. Amongst all the other things we're going to be doing, Hinata's still going to be going out to the tourist places and showing you guys what's up. But
Yeah,
keep the
and I
questions
going.
coming and keep telling us what you want to see. Because that's what we're here for. And Hinata's willing and able.
Yeah, maybe the guys they're not interesting, but I want to show my city, It's so cute, it's so nice. Many, Christmas light here,
And sorry, I just put up the PayPal thing again, the Cash App. Just to remind everybody. Yeah, Hinata had to ride down to Copa this morning or last night. She stayed overnight because she couldn't get the interview she needed the
yesterday
night.
evening.
So that costs, man. And she's out there doing that work. You see, we're putting in that work, and I want to make sure that she can comfortably keep doing what she needs to do and go to the places that you want to see. So just remember to throw her something. We want to keep this thing going and keep this thing growing. Any more questions? Did you see my question above? Sorry, Chester. I don't know which question. I don't. Can you retype your question, Chester? Because there's a lot.
Dennis,
Yeah,
who is Gary Anson?
Gary.
Yeah, because I see he send all the time the supports.
Gary.
Yeah, I see now 2 or 3 times he send. It's a notification on my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's a blink.
Let me take a look.
I want to say many thanks to him because I check
Oh,
in the
Corey.
email also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Corey keeps
send
sending.
about 2 3 times.
He sent more than that. I mean, he was one of the people that were having a lot of problems in the beginning with the Cash App, where the money wasn't going. I think he made like 8 attempts or something before he could get money in. So Gary, I appreciate you, man. Like,
Yeah.
Every little bit helps, and you keep the support going, and we really appreciate it.
Many thanks. I keep eyeing, and I see you help me a lot. I check in the email and it's
Yeah, and
some notification all the time.
sorry if I don't because I'm trying to juggle the videos, the chat, like everything. So sometimes I don't see these, and we're not monetized yet, so these things don't pop up on the screen for me to say. So I got to kind of remember to go in. Thank you, Hinata, for reminding me.
Hey, Dennis.
Yes.
I was gonna ask you, how long do you think like this video?
Dennis, it's coming more and more.
Hey, Dennis.
Oh my! Thank you,
Right,
guys.
okay.
Hinata,
That's what's up, man.
Let me.
Hey, Dennis, I was gonna say,
No,
how
thank
long?
you. Thank you very much. I don't know because now it's coming 520 and I think I see 100 also.
Okay, let me give the thanks. Charles
But
Anderson.
many thanks.
Charles
Many
Anderson
thanks.
sent $50. Thank you, Charles. We appreciate you.
I hope you not forgot one.
Who else? Charles Jones. Thank you for the $5, man. Anything that you guys do helps.
I see 5. I see. But
Like Charles Jones. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Let me read these off. Oscar Knock, $100. Yo, I need to get some fancy shit to really show you guys. Yeah, man, that's great. Yeah. All right. No, thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, American men very appreciative.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I was saying, hey, Dennis. So, How long, like, before you, like, when YouTube's over, when this video's over, you're gonna edit it right before it's public, or you gonna?
Yeah, well, I have to edit it. It wasn't edited, this video. I mean, I
Okay.
edited the sections together, but there's
Yeah.
places, and I got to put it together properly.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I know you definitely wanted to edit some things, but I was gonna say, because I was thinking I was gonna share it, promote it maybe tomorrow, like when you're finished editing. I guess I'll check back to see if it's up. And
I'll have it up in the morning.
okay, well, no rush.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, how many subscribers before you get monetized? Like, is it like 1,000 or something like that?
You have to have over 1,000 subscribers, which we're almost at 4,000. But what's equally, what's equally as important is the hours watched. So it's the watch time, and you have to have 4,000 watched hours. So we are over halfway, and that's kind of why we decided to ramp up and do 3 lives a week and do all the things that we're doing, because we really got to get into that monetization level.
How many total views or how many views per video do you need ratio wise to also go there as well, get there as well? Does that count?
It's not per video, it's just overall. Like if you have the watchable hours, 4,000 hours and over 1,000 subscribers, then you apply for monetization, which I believe takes a week or two to go through. And then from there, it's just they start advertising, putting the ads on your videos, and you start getting paid.
So the views don't really count as much, or they like the views?
Yeah, the views count. I mean, it all counts.
Okay.
It all counts because the views, if you're getting views, that means you're getting hours watched.
Right.
And the way you make money is advertising. So if more people watch this video, then the people that put commercials on your video, they have to pay out more because it's being watched more. So that's it's a direct correlation. That's how you're going to get paid.
All right. So when you get monetized, there's certain commercials that you can have an option to select from to play across the screen.
I'm
Danny,
not. Yes, Renata.
No, okay. I talk later because now you guys talk about other things.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm guilty.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much we control what advertisements go on there. I think you have some control, but I'm not there yet, so I can't really answer those questions.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank. Hold on. Another Cash App from Corey Henderson. Another $20. That guy sends so many. So I really appreciate it. I want to throw up another statement. Dennis, for some reason, for someone who makes 50K in the US, that's about 265,000 reais. Where would be a good place to live making 265,000 a year, and how far would that go in Brazil? That would go well. Renata can answer, but that's a lot of money, man. Like you're in the top point whatever percent of earners, making that kind of money.
Yeah, but it's depends. No, I not agree. It's depends. He's having this money every year, but how much it costs the house, how much it costs the expenses. You only know when you buy, when you're there, so.
But you're still at the top percentage. I think to be in the top, I forget what the stats was. I remember seeing it before.
But he's writing in real, not in dollar. Dennis, it's not the US. He's writing real.
No,
money.
265,000 reais a year. That's a lot of money.
In real, yeah.
That's not. He's talking 50K US.
Yeah, your average US man is, I guess, rich in Brazil.
Yeah, no. I think if you make 16,000 K a year in Brazil, you're like up top 10% of people that make you know what I mean? The average wage here,
how much
being in Brazil, you're making as much as surgeons and doctors and lawyers and
how much? No, how much? Let's say in a month.
50,000.
Because in Brazil we not look in a year. In Brazil we look like in a month. Let's say in a month.
50,000 is going to be about what, 48, 47, 4,700, 4,000, almost 5,000.
Yeah, that's right.
No, just a minute. How much in a month?
5,000 US. Let's call it 5,000 US a month is 60,000 US a year. So 5,000 US a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good life, you know. But when you want to buy things, you know, like I talk because the father from my daughter, his salary it's about 15,000 a month, and he's have a nice house. He's have a good life, you know.
15,000 a month.
Yeah, I think a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. That's
In Brazilian money, what's it, peso?
Yeah, Brazilian money.
Oh,
so that's like how much US is that? It's like what, 2,000 or not?
Yeah, that's 3,000 a month. That's 3,000 US dollars a month. So if you
it's a good spot.
No. It's not possible. It's 15,000 US in a month.
Oh, you said hey, somebody asked you. Oh, 15,000 US.
I say 15,000 reals. It's maybe it's 6,000 real dollar in a month.
No, 15,000 is
I don't know.
about 3,000 a month.
15,000 reais is 2,800 US dollars a month.
Yeah, about 3,000. So if somebody makes 15,000 US, that's good anywhere. Like you can go anywhere with that. Especially if you're making that money and you can be overseas making that money, that's crazy money. Like even for me, when I just like if I leave the US and live somewhere else, I know what I make, my earning potential, or for most
No,
people, I think would go down.
That's what I say. That's what I say. You need to go out and study because it depends the area where you live. It's cost the rental. It depends the area where you're looking for that you buy the house.
Yeah, but
you know you need to see it if things go inside your pocket for you know these things.
Yes, but he's asking. He's saying if he makes 5,000 US dollars a month, is that
Let's
good?
say he's buy a huge house, but
Yes,
the
but
light it's expensive.
if
And then
your
the other bills it's much more than the
your
things.
ex could buy a Lamborghini and a huge mansion somewhere, and he has no money really. But what we're saying is for an average person that comes down to Brazil and can make 5,000 US a month, I'm saying that's a lot of money. You can have a nice house, a car, and you're good. That's good.
My thing is that what kind of they would have to have a job if that they could transfer, you know, like doing like an online business or something like that. Because like me, I'm a quality inspector. I'm needing every job in the world, but how do I like? You would have to have an online job to do that.
Online
like
job or some kind of business, something that maybe you have
Yeah,
a
I
business
just say
service about.
because some guys they come here to Brazil
Mm-hmm.
and they spend some money, they pay for the rental and they pay for the restaurant and extra bills, you know, and sometimes they get surprised, you know. That's why I say you need to know, you need to see the price for everything, because sometimes you expected something but it's not. When you hear it's, you know, it's change. That's why I give the guys the true information. Saturday I go out to show the guys the apartment price for, you know, the guys who is retired, think about live in Brazil and their things, or in Rio, not in Brazil, in Rio. Yeah, I go Saturday, show the guys, make video for apartments to you guys know a little bit less what it fit in your pocket.
Okay.
And I give the idea how much it's cost, maybe the light bill or, you know, the things there.
Okay.
The apartment, it's always come with furnitures. So, you know, I just say you just know the expensive when you live, when you are inside. The rest
Right,
is
right.
surprise.
But it's kind of like if you it's 5 times as much, right? So if you were making 250,000 a year in the US,
Woo!
that's good.
I
But
live anywhere.
But
if you go live in
but
California in Beverly Hills, you're broke. You know what I
but
mean?
Oh yeah,
Dennis,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dennis,
Right?
but Dennis, many guys when they start come here, they step they stay in the top in the first level apartments and hotels.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then with the time you can see they go a little bit down with the apartment plus also hotels, because
I can see.
Yeah, I
they
mean, you
see
got to do your budget.
it's not really expensive, but sometimes the guys they want to save the money, they have so fun, they not realize what they expensive.
True. It's a lot of fun. And I'll
Sometimes
say,
the money just blowing out like this because they have fun, they like it, and they don't see it, and then they
yeah,
go down.
the American curse. I'll say this though, and to answer that guy's question, I guess he'll get an answer like where in Brazil is that's decent to live. When you go out, asking your question and showing the area, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Um,
I go show all the areas and the price.
here's a question from JB. Do Brazilian women put men on child support? Hey man, inquiring minds want to know. Anata, do Brazilian women go to court and force the men to pay for their child?
Yeah.
Most not.
Why?
Most not want to do it because they want to be friend with the father for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So most they not do it if the conditions it's good. I see some women they need to go out, they need to work in, because let's say one woman she have 4 kids, two it's for the same father, the middle one not, the other one not. But then the first father he say, oh, the third one it's my boy, I want to put my name in him. When they get separate, he's just want to pay for two.
Mm.
He's give his name and the third one, but he's pay for two, and then with the time he's not pay for no one. He's start to pay. The woman have to go out. She need to get crazy, take out her hair completely because she don't know what to do. Most
Mm.
the Brazilian guys they don't pay child support.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I really have to say about that is, guys, take care of your kids, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it gets simpler than that. I know a lot of guys, like I remember talking to a couple of people and they're like, yeah, in Brazil you can have all these kids and you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. But wouldn't you want to do that? You're gonna
Yeah.
go around spreading your seed. Like, don't you want your child to have all the advantages of?
Yeah, but I think also depends who is the father, of course.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that, guys gotta get into that mentality of,
Yeah.
try
Well,
to do right.
well,
Well,
I
but
get.
sorry. I was just going to say the women's here about child support, they are understandable. You understand? If
Yes.
she still have the feeling for the guy, if she's something's there,
Hmm.
she going to fight. I think most of the women is like that. If
See.
she's
Hmm.
she want the guy not have like the woman think, okay, he's need to pay the child support,
Hmm.
then he's not have money to go out and have fun with other women because she still have feelings.
See, the thing about yours in Brazil sounds a lot more reasonable and makes sense. But in here, there's a lot of great fathers that that deal with the system when they shouldn't be dealing with it. Like a lot of ladies in USA abuse the child support system. They even have babies just to get some child support. So if more women were like Brazilians, because like in my country, the most present father is a black man, and they say that a lot of single fathers due to divorce, the men don't leave; they stay for the kids. So there's quite a few men doing bad out there, but I think there's more good. And there's an issue over here where a lot of our ladies are exposed to social media and different things, and they're chasing the same men. And so the same men they're having babies by are usually the inadequate ones, but I say the majority are some good fathers, according to the data. I could be wrong. There's always different areas for improvement, but what I've seen in research, the men, they want to stay and they be with the kids. But a lot of times they have to fight tooth and nail in America to see their kids, and it's a shame. So yeah.
Brandon says, if you retired, you may not be bringing in that much money per month, so you would have to budget. That's reality, man. Most people have to budget however you want to live. Even people with a lot of money have to budget, because like Hinata said, you could want a big mansion and you live in poor, right? So yeah, you can live, looking at what average people make in Brazil, and they make it work. So we have a much better advantage than them.
Yeah, let's say my brother he's have his family, 4 kids. He survived with 2,500 for months. 4 months. Most the family in Brazil, they survive with 1 salary minimum. You know what is that? They make credit card, they make dirty their name, because it's hard, it's difficult, but the salary minimum in Brazil, it's like 1,300 something, 1,300. They work in 8 hours every day. When I say 1,300, I mean real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like 200 and change dollars US that's a minimum wage there. So imagine that.
So the kids, they don't have fun. They don't eat what they want. It's hard. It's difficult. And you need to pay the bills. So
yeah, if you work in a full-time minimum wage job in Brazil, US dollars, it's just under $300 a month. So and I think the average is around 12. Well, because I remember talking to somebody and I said, "What would be comfortable for you?"
The father from my daughter.
If I made $500-600 US a month, I'd be really happy. I'm like,
yeah, that's what I say. The father from my daughter, he asked me, Renata, how your brother survive with this salary?
Yeah. Well, we're a little bit.
You little over there, ain't you? Not.
Yeah, she's getting there. Okay. Calico. How do I get a CPF number for Brazil in the US, and can I get a phone without it when I go out? When I go without a CPF number? Can you I just went through that the last time I was in Brazil. I got a CPF number. It's not difficult. You just have to go down to this office, fill out the forms. You bring your passport, your ID and stuff, and you can get a CPF number within 10 days. The trick is you have to have an address there, a Brazil address, like a physical address. That's
you can also get it here at the consulate office in the United
States. And now you guys ask me, Renata, how I get physical address? You need to find one friend, somebody you can trust. Then not only you, but the person trust. Yeah. And then you say, here's my address. He's live with me, and the person sign and fill the paper for you.
Yeah.
What's a CPF number?
It's like
Social security
number. It's
okay.
Pay tax and stuff like that. When you want to go get a phone, when you want to do anything, that's the number that is like, yeah, your credit.
Let's say you want rental, yeah.
It's
You
it's much easier to move around with a CPF number, especially if you're going to be there long term. It's I think it's worth trying to get it. I got it. I don't really know the benefits yet. I have a phone there, and but when I go back, I guess I use it. But yeah, I used to see people on the beach paying for stuff with their phone. They have an app called Pix, and anything, somebody's on the beach and they bring you a drink, you can just pay with your Pix. You can go to the store, pay with your everything is Pix, and I'm like, I want that. That looks cool. I don't have to carry cash around. I could buy even street vendor food with
Wow. Is it spelled PICKS or PICS?
PIX for Pix.
Pix. Okay, got you. Sorry.
It's like Cashapp.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's very
That's
it's
not
very
bad.
common there. It's very common. Like even when you oh, can you lend me some money? Yeah.
It's not like Cash Apple. I hear before in US it's called another name, but I don't remember. Sorry, that's
PayPal.
No, it's not.
no. You can pay with QR code. This code,
Yo, QR
or
code. Yep.
or you can pay with the phone number in there. So you can choose what you put inside.
Zelle.
It's not
So
I'm
Zelle.
thinking of Zelle.
It's
I
not Zelle.
remember one friend mine, he's told me in US have, but they put another name. I don't know if it was with N and the name is starting, but I remember there also have.
Because you can pay with a QR code with
But it's
Cash
not
App.
valid here. It's not,
He's
Yeah,
he
they got
said Zelle.
it's not Zelle.
Okay.
It's not Zelle. It's another system that it gets very difficult to move money around and get it to Brazil, to have a bank account, to have anything
You
that
just
requires them looking at your credit. You need a CPF number. So
you
if you're
just
like me,
have yeah you just have your bank and your phone, and you pay and doing things all the time. You don't need cash, you don't need card.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. There was another question.
That's good information to learn.
Wise,
If you're in the
wise,
United States, you
wise.
can
I
go
think
to
that's it.
the consulate office.
Brandon says it's called Wise. I think that's it. Wise.
I've heard of it.
Wise or transfer wise. Yeah. You recognize that, Renata? Wise? Wise.
Sorry,
Wise, the app that they use here. I think that's it. Wise.
I don't remember.
I think that's it.
I don't remember, but I asked my friend again. I asked my friend again which the name. It looked like a similar pics, but in United States they have.
Okay. So let's continue. Wow, we're way past 2 hours.
Yeah.
I just want to mention again the show that we're going to do on Sunday. I'm bringing in my Portuguese teacher, minha professora, and she's gonna, basically do the. I told her do the intro that you did. She sold me on taking the class. So do that intro. Tell the people how you teach, the approach you use, and explain, break it down, because everybody always has a lot of questions. Oh, how long will it take before I can, do this, that, and she's the person. She knows. She used to teach Brazilian to speak English before, and now she teaches Portuguese, and she's an excellent teacher. I do the chat on it's like almost like a Zoom call, 3 days a week with her for an hour, and she sends homework, and she's always there if I have questions. So yeah, I'm going to bring her on Sunday, give you guys the opportunity to talk to her, and I think it's going to be good.
Appreciate it.
I got a quick question about monetization.
Mm,
Okay, this stream is 2 hours long, right?
yeah.
So if like 10 people was watching, that's 20 hours of watch time.
If 10 people were watching, yeah,
Your 2 hour stream, but then does that count as 20 hours?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why a lot of people do. They start. That's what I was told to do, because we kind of started off really hard, and then you kind of hit that wall because you even though your numbers are there for as far as subscriptions, your hours are not there, and it's frustrating. And then I talked to a couple of guys that do it, and they said, no, you have to go live, do the live streams. Like, look how long we've been talking. It's crazy. I never thought, when we started, I was like, yeah, we'll probably get on there for half an hour, but all these hours add up, and it helps. And even beyond, right now, we have 40 people in the room. Great. That's what we've had pretty much the whole night. But once we leave and it's up online, people go back and watch it. People that didn't have the opportunity to see it now. So it helps. It helps.
Yeah. Denise.
Seeing.
I make some videos in Copacabana from me in the kiosk, the nice view, the water is so nice. I make the video from the beach today, how it's look like. Have nothing up to show up when I go into the toilet.
Edit that.
You don't have to. All you do is say, "Excuse me, I'll be right back," and just go mute or just.
Yeah, but I want you also show.
I don't have those.
No.
I don't have those things ready to go up.
Do it the American way. Mute yourself and just go.
Okay.
We don't. No, we don't have the yeah.
The video, because Stella, she's filming when it's nice view. She say, oh my god, the water today. And yes, when we are there this morning, the water is so nice, beautiful.
Yeah, I need to finish.
And I show the girls, in the beach laying.
That's it's all nice, but the reality is you shot this morning and this afternoon. You came home, you dropped that stuff.
I
in
know,
the box.
I
I
know,
have to
I
download
know.
it all, and it's a lot of work, man. So just give me a chance. I put up what I could now, and I'll have the video finished for tomorrow. But
do you show the girls laying in the beach? No, I'm joking, but I go in the toilet and I'm back.
Okay, thank you.
That is bless your heart. You're a good sport. You are a good sport. Hey, there's a fan. She's lit. It's a nice night. Sometimes you just need to drink one or two. That's
yeah. So, was there anything else?
Yeah, I got something to say. Every time Hinata announces she's going to the bathroom, take a shot.
No.
No, man.
You're a bad influence.
That's funny.
Hinata
Okay.
announces she's going to the toilet, take a shot. New drinking game.
Hi, Ellie.
Hey, Ellie.
Boa noite, Ellie. Tudo bem com você?
Ellie, hey.
Is she muted? Can you hear us?
She might be muted.
Ellie, escutar.
Ele, acho que eu tô falando com você. Eu não tô entendendo nada. Fala com eles.
You got a lot of editing to do, Dennis.
No, the live. That's the beautiful thing about the lives. I just let them run, man. I'm not trying to.
A única coisa que eu sei.
Hello. Somebody was asking you a question.
Wow.
Charles was asking you a question. Charles, tem uma pergunta para você. Charles, you there? No? Okay.
For me?
Yeah, did you have a question?
No, Charles.
Did you have a question?
No, I don't think so.
What you just asked?
O Charles fala bem português.
Oh, I was just saying, tudo bem com você?
Oh,
Boa noite.
Tudo. Boa noite.
Muito
okay.
legal, muito legal.
Ah, obrigado.
De nada, de nada.
Okay.
Você também. Beijos e braços.
Beijo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we're done. We're going on 2.5 hours. We'll just wait for Hinata to come back so we can say bye properly. But
Bye properly. No, I'm
thank
joking.
you
Bye
guys
properly.
for once
No,
again
I'm
coming in.
joke. I'm joke. I'm a joke. I just back. Please.
Yeah, we're gonna shut it down. I think everybody asked the question. Wait, hold on.
Legal.
Okay, hold on. I have a question here from Legendary Flights. For Brazilian women, is it more important to watch a Brazilian contest show or show up on time for dinner?
Ah,
Explain. Show up for dinner. I don't understand. What's
Is it
the
more important to watch a Brazilian contest show or to show up on time for dinner?
priorities. Ah.
I don't understand.
So, like, is it more important for you to go to an event, or is it more important for you to go to a dinner with a guy?
I think it's difficult. You need to do in both.
Which
You need to know what the girl's like, if she want to have fun, if you want to go to
Mhm.
dinner. But yeah, I think you should do in both, but um and my way, privacy to go in dinner.
dinner, right?
And
Like,
in
so
my view,
mhm.
in
All
my
right.
view, in
So,
my side.
right. So, I asked your girlfriend, which if I wanted to take her out, we had a good chemistry. Like,
Yeah.
is it more important to her to go to some special event, or would she value having dinner with me instead?
How
Yeah.
Again,
much
sorry.
Portuguese do you know?
Hmm?
Would it be more
How much
important?
Portuguese do you know?
Basically, he's saying the priority. He wants to find out the priorities of a woman. Would she prefer to go out to someplace big to watch some big thing, or is it more important to be more intimate, be at home with your man and spend time together? What's she gonna want to do?
Yeah, it's depend the situation. If the woman she like the man, she want to know about the man. Of course, she asked him to go in some privacy thing.
Yeah, I
What about
agree.
you,
If she's don't
Ellie?
care a little bit about the man, of course she want to choose to have fun, go out and
Hmm.
dance.
Well, could you ask Ellie though?
Hélio.
I think he's trying to shoot his shot.
Uhum. Quando você conhece um homem, que você tá afim do homem. No caso, duas opções. Você vai levar um homem para um jantar íntimo ou para uma balada?
Pro jantar íntimo.
She say the dinner. She take the guy to the dinner, not to go out and dance or have fun.
Yeah, I think especially when you're getting to know someone, you want that intimate time to
Yeah,
really talk to
that's
them.
the thing in the beginning. When you want to know somebody, first you go to dinner, you go out to like lonely, each other, and then after you can go out and have fun after, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is weird because American women or women in the United States
Oh, meu Deus.
would always choose the opposite.
Right.
They always want like the event. They want to go out. They want to
Agora eu
like
tô
go to a
ouvindo, eu
bar. They
posso
want to
botar
go
o meu
to the
televisor.
club or something instead of dinner. In fact, if you mention dinner to a woman on the first date, that's pretty much a wrap.
Yeah, because it's much more
Even,
materialistic, right? They're trying to get as much out of it as possible. To
Booty call.
yeah,
yeah, but booty calls exist too, and also even worse if you mention a coffee date. Hanata, Would a coffee date work as well with a Brazilian woman?
What is cop cop
Coffee, like to go out to drink coffee.
Namorada com café dia ou noite antes a jantar.
Depend.
Why are you laughing?
Because it depends,
Because
you
my
know.
Portuguese is trash.
When you
No.
have
This is
you be in Brazil, you know. When you have a normal date, somebody who is really like you, doesn't matter what time they spend or they stay with you, you know, they stay there for the breakfast and everything. But if you have only somebody for a few hours, then they not stay for the coffee, not wait for, you know, they want to leave before that time. But also have some, yeah, maybe, but most they don't stay for the have breakfast with you.
JB says Ellie is
No,
pretty.
not breakfast, not breakfast.
That's what the
When
Dennis
you go on the
told
coffee.
No,
me.
coffee. Not, like
No, just you go out for like a cup of coffee. Like,
yeah, it's an
like for
informal
example,
date. You know, you don't have to
like you
spend
go
a
to
lot of money.
Starbucks.
You just want to sit down and talk to somebody, get to know them. You know.
Like you're in a coffee shop, you're going to Starbucks.
Yeah.
If you are in a Starbucks here and you are in a, well,
Which I didn't see one down there when I was there last.
Just coffee date on the corner. You know, the one of those luncheonettes. Just get coffee. That's all he's saying.
Yeah, luncheonette. Okay.
it
Yeah,
depends the
luncheonette.
type the woman you get it. You know, if you
Yes.
get a working girl, yeah, maybe they give you attention for a few minutes, try to see what is your intention, what you want to do. If it's normal woman who is, you know, then yeah, it depends.
It
It
depends.
depends which girl you're going to.
JB
It's
says
working girl or regular girl, you know, who's living, you know. It depends.
JB says, Ellie, você é
Linda,
muito linda.
Ai, obrigado.
and he's asking if you're single.
Você é solteiro?
Você está
Yeah,
solteira.
she's 19 years old. She's single. She's not speak English. She's my neighbor, more or less. You know, she's live close to me. Completely out from foreign guys. You know, completely out from Zona Sul area.
Yeah, she
So
doesn't.
all
see
this, it's surprise to her, and she's like, she's enjoyed to be here. You know.
King Camel asks if she likes you. Well, he says if she likes you, she won't care where you take her. I agree with that. If the girl likes you, you know, you can go for a walk and you're okay. If she doesn't like you, and maybe she, you know, she'd be insulted. Like, well, no, take me out. You know, if we're gonna go somewhere, then you know. I don't know. I think that's more of a U.S. attitude, though. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to try to win her over if she doesn't like you at first.
Right. That's universal. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That's all over the world.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we passed 2 hours and a half, so let's wrap it up, I guess. Unless somebody has any other questions, I don't see anything else here. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Is that okay with everybody? Renata?
I'm good.
I'm great. This was excellent, but I'm ready to go.
We don't have no more questions. I don't know because Dennis, wait.
Yeah.
Last week I can see, you know, the channel and all the comments. Now I can see nothing, so I can follow.
Because I weren't last week. You were on your laptop, right? Where did she go? I'm telling you.
She went back to the
He's a
bathroom.
little bit sauce
Everyone
right
take
now.
a shot.
I think it's time.
Coming
It's
back
time to
in.
wrap it up.
Here she is. Yeah.
Bem-vindo.
Bem-vindo!
Okay. Let's dance out of here. Guys, thank you for coming out. Nata, say thank you and good night.
Appreciate y'all.
Anything, Nata?
What?
You gonna say good night to the people?
I don't want to leave. I want to stay more.
But we're leaving. It's late. People gotta work in the morning and stuff.
I know.
I'm working until the morning.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate it. All company. Even if I'm not allowed to see or I can see the comments, I really appreciate it. Many thanks for everybody. Many peace.
Yes. Thank
you
you,
for
guys.
donation and support, guys.
Renata, Ellie, até fevereiro.
Oh,
Until February.
You
Yes.
come in February for sure. We go there.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you, guys.
Vai, Cox! Vamos apertar um agora.
Tchau.
Appreciate them. Excellent job, Dennis.
Pelo amor de Deus.